Hi students, it's nice to see you today. Today's our theme. Let's get together. Model of the lesson: social sphere of communication, me and my family. The lesson topic: neighbors. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at the topic getting on with neighbors. The aim of the lesson to develop language, communicative and cultural competences, critical thinking and creativity. To enlarge vocabulary related to the topic, getting on with neighbors, to improve speaking and writing skills. So let me introduce the objectives of the lesson. To identify the definitions of the terms neighbor and a good neighbor. To define the reasons of having a bad relationship with neighbors. To consider the ways of spending a perfect day. To explain the use of present tenses, state verbs, and action verbs. To point out the difference between have and have got. Students, when you think of or hear the word a neighbor, what comes to your mind? What is a neighborhood? Can you give me the definitions of the terms? Of course, neighbor is someone who lives near or next to you, usually in the same neighborhood or community. So, what is neighborhood? Neighborhood is also a community of people living near each other. It often implies a sense of belonging or connection among residents. Having a bad relationship with neighbors can result from many causes. Here are the common reasons. First, noise, loud music, parties, barking dogs, or noisy children can disturb nearby residents, especially problematic at night or early in the morning. The second problem: poor cleanliness or hygiene. Leaving trash outside, messy yards, or foul smells can create tension. It affects the shared environment. Number three, parking disputes. Taking someone else's parking spot, blocking driveways, or using too many spaces. 4. Property boundaries and maintenance. Arguments over fences, trees, or walls, neglecting repairs that affect others. Example: leaking water, overgrown plants, crossing over. Number 5. Lack of respect or communication. Being rude, unfriendly, or ignoring greetings, refusing to talk through problems calmly. Number 6. Conflict over pets or children. Uncontrolled pets that bark or roam freely. Children causing disturbance or damage. 7. Privacy invasion. Neighbors who are too noisy, constantly watching or interfering. Number 8. Cultural or lifestyle differences. Different backgrounds, habits, or values can lead to misunderstandings. Number 9. Jealousy or competition. Comparing homes, cars, or lifestyles can create tension or resentment. Number 10. Previous unresolved conflicts. Past arguments that were never settled can turn into long-term hostility. Now let's turn to consider the ways of spending a perfect day. Spending a perfect day depends on personal interests, but here are some throughout and balanced ways to structure a day that feels relaxing, joyful, and fulfilling. Morning: start calm and energized. Wake up early. Enjoy the quiet, let it sunlight, open a window, breathe deeply. 2. Mindfulness or movement. Light exercise. Walk, stretch, yoga or jog. Meditation or journaling to set your intentions for the day. Number 3. Healthy breakfast. A meal you enjoyed. Maybe fresh fruit, eggs, tea or coffee. Eat slowly, no rush. Late morning to afternoon. Explore or create. Number 4. Do something you love. A hobby: painting, writing, photography, music. Go outside, visit a park, museum, beach, or go hiking. Spend time with someone you care about. Number 5, treat yourself. Try a new cafe, cook a special meal, or go shopping, watch a movie, read a book, or take photos. Afternoon social or restful. 6. Connect with others. Call or visit a friend or family member, share a meal or activity with someone. Take a break. 7. Nap, relax in a hammock, listen to music, unplug from devices for a bit. Evening, wind down peacefully. Enjoy a good meal. Cook dinner or go out to eat. Maybe with friends or just enjoying your own company. 9. Reflect and relax. Watch the sunset. Reflect on the day. What made it special? Night, prepare for rest. Number 10. Unplug and unwind. No screens before bed. Light reading, warm tea, or gentle music. Go to sleep feeling grateful. A perfect day isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what feels right for you with presence and peace. Here are some activities to describe a perfect day. Play games on the phone, do puzzles, go to the gym, have a lie-in, meet friends for a drink, watch dramas on TV, chat on the phone, go out for a meal, listen to music, do nothing. Take photos, read magazines, have a barbecue, go for a long walk, visit other cities, shop for clothes. Which activities listed above do you do on your perfect day? Describe your perfect day. Let's turn to today's grammar materials. First of all, we will begin with present simple tense. Present tense, present simple, use regular actions, habits, general facts, form subject plus base verb. As for he, she, it, examples: I walk to school every day, she likes tea. Next, present continuous. Things happening now or around now. Form of the sentence: subject plus am is are plus verb ing. Examples: I am eating lunch now, they are playing outside. The next tense is present perfect. The usage: actions that happened before now, but we don't say exactly when. Focus on result or experience. Form of the sentence: subject plus have has plus past participle. Examples: I have visited London. When we talk about experience, she has lost her keys. The result: she doesn't have them now. The next tense is present perfect continuous. The usage of the tense: actions that started in the past and are still happening or just finished, with focusing on how long. Form of the sentence: subject plus have has plus been plus verb ing. Examples: I have been studying for 2 hours. They have been playing football since 3 p.m. State and action verbs. State verbs not usually used in continuous tenses. Describe feelings, thoughts, possessions, senses. Examples: I know the answer, not I am knowing. She has a car, not she's having a car. Common state verbs like love, hate, know, believe, want, need, own, have, for possession. Action verbs used in all tenses, including continuous forms, describe activities and actions we do. Examples: he plays football, present simple; he is playing now, present continuous; he has played before, present perfect; he has been playing all morning, present perfect continuous. Great question. Here's a clear and simple explanation of the difference between have and have got. Can mean the same thing when talking about possession. Things we own or have, relationships, characteristics, illnesses. Have is more common in American English, slightly more formal and used in all tenses, whereas have got is more common in British English, more informal or conversational, and typically used only in the present tenses. Examples: same meaning sentences with have. I have a car. She has 2 brothers. We have a headache. Sentence with have got. I've got a car. She's got 2 brothers. we've got a headache, differences in grammar. First questions. With have, do you have a car? Does she have a pet? With has she got a pet? Have got you a car? Negative with have. I don't have any money. He doesn't have a passport. With have got, I haven't got any money. He hasn't got a passport. Now students answer the questions about the topic, neighborhood. Relying on your knowledge you obtained today. How would you describe a good neighbor? What qualities make someone a good neighbor? How would you describe your perfect day? What activities would you include in a perfect day? Who would you spend your perfect day with and why? When do we use the present simple tenses? What's the difference between state verbs and action verbs? What's the difference between have and have got? Now students, on this slide you can see writing tasks about neighborhood. Choose one of the topics below and write 200-word essay. Describe what makes an ideal neighborhood and why it is important for community well-being. Discuss the key features, relationships, and facilities that contribute to a positive living environment. Explain the challenges people may face in their relationships with neighbors and suggest ways to improve neighborly harmony. Consider common conflicts and propose practical solutions for better communication and understanding. Write about your own experience with neighbors and how these interactions have influenced your sense of community. Share personal stories and reflect on the role neighbors play in everyday life. Certainly, here is a short case study task on the topic neighborhood, followed by 3 related questions. Case study topic: a noisy new neighbor. Anna has lived in her quiet neighborhood for over 10 years. She enjoys peaceful evenings and friendly chats with her longtime neighbors. Recently, a new family moved in next door. They often play loud music late at night and have frequently parties. Anna tried to talk to them politely, but the noise continues. Now she's unsure whether to involve local authorities or try talking to them again. Questions: what are the main issues Anna is facing in her neighborhood? What would you do if you were in Anna's situation? Why is it important to maintain good relationships with neighbors? It's time to conclude today's lesson. The definitions of the terms neighbor and neighborhood were identified. The reasons of having a bad relationship with neighbors were defined. The ways of spending a perfect day were considered. The use of present tenses, state verbs, and action verbs were explained. The difference between have and have got was pointed out. So you can get more information from the given references. That's the end of today's lesson. Do your best. Goodbye, students.